Hello there, dear sacred muses. I'm Ayu Agato, your erotic mystic. If you've come across this video, you have entered my secret divination channel. And today's theme for pick a card or pick a charm reading, we have the theme of what spiritual gifts are connected to your sensuality. Very simple topic. I'm not going to complicate it any further. So before we begin with the reading, I would like you to, if you feel like you belong at this place, or the theme or the aesthetic is calling you out, you may like this video or subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if this reading resonates with you, we can go deeper for a personal reading. Okay, so you may reach me out through my email. I do regular pick a card or pick a pile readings on my Instagram, so you might check that out. Yes, and yeah, you will be seeing this in late March. And right now, I don't have my Patreon working, but if you feel like you want to check those out, you may as a standalone. And Petal's Kiss Tears Soul Live. So let's begin with the reading. You have pile 1. Or like a shiny ring that looks like diamond. It's not a diamond, it's just a stone ring. And then we have this grease garland ring, leaf garland, leaf crown ring for pile 2. And for pile 3 we have a rose with a leaf. So take a deep breath, choose whatever pile that calls you out the most. You may take more than one pile, so let's begin with pile 1. Hello there, pile 1. Dear Sacred Muse, you have chosen this stone-like ring. I think you were not able to see it, but you can see this shines. This is a little bit glimmery, kind of. So let's see your card. For this, we have the vision, and I can hear an aeroplane flying across the sky. Let's take out our cards first. So this would be the Wild Archetype Stick by Kim Krantz. This would be the Yogic Path Oracle, and this will be the Ethereal Visions Tarot. So let's begin. Okay, I'll show you the cards and I am done. No more an apprentice, I've learned. Weirdly. Okay. Okay. This is a beautiful energy. So we have, as you can read, we have the Devil, the Vision, and we have Sensuality. Okay, so for this reading, what I feel with this is that your erotic energy is very much connected to your vision. Now, it's very strong that the wisdom, the knowledge that you gain, or your ability to absorb, gain wisdom, gain knowledge that comes, and even your tongue, the way you speak, your communication style, it's very much connected to your sensuality. And your sensuality is also very much connected to your instincts, your desires, and the way the way you perceive justice, the way you perceive the morals of the world, and even with your passions and your obsessions. With the vision, what I've felt is that your psychic abilities or the premonitions, the lucid dreams, the visions, the downloads, the psychic downloads that you get, they are very much connected to your sensuality. And your relationship with wisdom, because when your sensuality is suppressed or it's um imbalanced, you tend to gain an obsession with wisdom to as a compensation for fueling the life force within, or you may feel like you have an aversion to wisdom, to knowledge, and you may get into obsessive tendencies. Like, suppose if you're right now very much hungry for answers, you're very much hungry for seeking wisdom, for seeking knowledge, it could be that you are starving your sensuality. Or if you're very much fixated, hyper fixated on your vision, or if you are avoiding everything and you are um, like avoiding the wisdom, avoiding any kind of message that you're getting from the universe or from your higher self, you're literally avoiding it. That could denote that you may be disconnected with your sensuality, because your sensuality is very much connected with your vision, with your ancestors, and the tree of life, I don't know, the third eye, and your sacral chakra, or your womb if you have one. And this is what I'm getting over here. And with Master Swati, what I get over here is that she's here to help you balance, may have a healthy relationship with your sensuality, and she is here to help you balance your obsessions and passions so that your desire is not consuming you. You get to consciously choose what you want to consume and what can consume your ego or the self that wants to be liberated. Something like that. So, this is your reading, pile one. If it resonates, you may let me know down in the comments, and if you want to dive deeper, we can always have a personal reading. So, bye, pile one. Hello there, pile two. Dear Sacred Muse, you have chosen this leaf crown, leaf garland ring. So, let's begin with our reading. This is the ring from pile one, but okay. So, for pile two, we have the Queen archetype. So, what I can feel with this is that you're before that, let's just take out cards because this is very interesting. So we have, this is the Wild Archetypes Oracle by Kim Krantz. This is the Yogic Path Oracle. This is the Ethereal Visions Tarot. So let's first get you cards. Okay, we have a card popping out. I'll show you the cards when I am done. Wow, this is very interesting. Okay, so pile two. You cannot see it anyways. So this is the Six of Wands. We have the Queen, and we have Madhumavati. So she's also one of the Mahavidya goddesses, and I can again hear voices. Like for pile one, there was airplane, and now there's an announcement going on over here. So what I feel with your reading is that your sensuality is very much connected to your subconscious, to your moon energies, to your emotions, and your sensuality is also connected with your healing and regenerative powers. You could be a healer, or you could be an alchemist, because what is I'm getting with the hand and the snake, and with the lotus, what I feel resting the moon what I feel with this is that your sensuality is also very much connected with your unconditional love, with the way you love and you express your love. It's very much connected with that. Your sensuality is also connected with the way you get successful, the way you receive success, achievement, fulfillment, and the way you show up, the way you let others perceive you, and the way you see the world is very much connected to your sensuality. And with Madhumavati, what I get over here is that your sensuality is also connected to how you let go of attachments, how you can let go of things, and how you can dissolve the illusions. So that is also very much connected. And with what I feel with this is that your healing abilities, the way you love, your subconscious mind and your emotional vessel, the way you receive success, and even your competitive spirit. But it's like the way you can detach from illusions and you learn how to be present without attachment also stems from your sensuality. So the way you perceive the world, you also know how to know that this is part of the truth. It's not the whole truth. It's not a lie, but it's not the whole truth. And with the queen archetype, what I get over here is that whenever you have a good, balanced relationship with your sensuality, you can healthily express your queen archetype. It could be leadership, benevolence, or management, taking care of your garden, of your kingdom, the aspects of your life. And it's like you are someone who takes ownership of your life. And this ownership, this acknowledgement that you are the creator of your own life, the creator of your own destiny, that stems very deeply with your sensuality. Also, the way you feel safe, your security, that is also very much related with your sensuality and the way you can detach from things, you can dissolve, and you can simply um, realize the truth, or the way you enlighten, or I don't know, something like that. It's also very much related to your sensuality. So this is what I have for you, pile 2. I hope it resonates. If it does, please let me know down in the comments. If you want to dive deeper, we can do it in a personal reading. So bye, pile 2. Hello there, pile 3. Dear Sacred Muse, you have chosen the ring that has a rose and a leaf. Okay, so this will be a reading. So for you, pile 3, we have the riddle. And this is a very interesting reading. So we'll be taking out cards first, okay? And then we'll proceed with other things. Okay, so this is the Wild Archetypes Oracle by Kim Krans. This is the Yogic Path Oracle. This is the Ethereal Vision Tarot. So let's first get your cards. This is very interesting. Pile 2 was about moon energy, and now we have the sun. Okay. Oh, this is so interesting. This looks like a moon too, right? So we have the sun, the riddle, and this is the solar plexus chakra, Manipur. So what I feel with this is that your sensuality is very much connected to your vitality, your core self, because we have the sun energy over here, and the sun is usually like a witness, the one that is always watching over you. This is your core self, someone like an anchor, a core of you. And it's like it keeps all aspects of you anchored and regulated, and watches the course of your evolution. So this sometimes can be a riddle for you, and your energy levels is very much your physical energy, the way you act and the way you put yourself out in the world is very much connected to your sensuality. So whenever you feel tired or whenever you feel like you have no motivation or no purpose to do anything, you need to look deeper into how you perceive the world and how you are connected with your own sensuality and how you're connected with your own pleasure and how you bond with yourself, because that is very much important. And your sensuality can actually solve all the mysteries and all the riddles that get thrown over you, and you are like, "What the hell is happening?" But when you can just connect yourself on a sexual, on an erotic, or on a sensual level, the riddle will um, solve itself. So when this archetype shows up, the message is: if you have a riddle, if you have a mystery, leave it idle. Do not touch it. Do not engage with it. Leave it alone. Let this mystery, this riddle go. Give it time. Give it time. Leave it idle. The idleness, the time will solve this riddle on its own. The riddle will unravel, unfold on its own. It will untangle itself on its own. And that is something that could be like the relationship that you have with your sensuality, because your sensuality feels like a mystery to you, because um, you are very receptive, okay, you're very much spiritually grounded and practically present. So what happens is that sometimes you can get fragmented or polarized, and then you may feel like, how do these opposite or contradictory things connect? But it's like your physical nature is already within the spiritual essence or spiritual domain, and it's like the more you work on your core self, the more you work on your, the more you move your body for, and the more you align with what you say. Suppose you keep an intention, you should act on it. Either don't have the intention, so you don't act on it, or if you have the intention, act on it. Act on your first thought, and that will heal your relationship with the sensuality. That will heal, um, that will solve the mystery that you may have with your sensuality. And your sensuality, you may feel like it works in very mysterious and in very subtle ways, but it's not like that. It's very much connected to your masculine energy, to your outward expression. And when you feel like you don't want to express yourself, it could be like you need to connect back with your erotic self. And that's how you balance your erotic self, your sensual self with your physical, your spiritual self, and the way you unfold and witness the secrets of the universe. So if you want to like unravel the secrets of the universe, you should um, acknowledge and pay attention to how to your physical senses and how you experience and witness intimacy or union, the energy of union. So this is what I have for you, pile 3. I hope it resonates. If it does, please let me know down in the comments. And if you want to dive deeper, we can always do that in a personal reading. So bye, pile 3.